Welcome to Zidam Astrology once again. This is your reading for the Earth Trine, all ascendants of the Earth Trine, comprising Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, Earth Trine, this is your reading for November 12th to the 30th, 2022. And you know, at Zidam Astrology, I always mix up things. I started last week with the Lenormand cards and I continue this week. So the first row we have key, lilies, and dog. And the key to your future success comes from wisdom of an elder in society, maybe a father figure who wants to or you allow to dispense sound advice to you in your quest for justice, because some time ago, or in the near past, you required justice in some form or another, and a loyal friend may be the catalyst or that push that you need to seek out this justice. So you're kind of within a kind of realm as to whom do you listen to, the wiser elder in society, or the father figure, or the faithful friend. But this justice is going to lead you in the present, where we have the child, the stork, and the sun. And the child is all about new beginnings, yearning for something that was in the past that, has gone already. You can't really get back that childish innocence if you are an adult now. This talk brings to you opportunities for new beginnings and new things and new pathways. And these searches or opportunities can give you the mechanism to achieve that success, which is the sun, the ace of diamonds. So that, do you have to forgo your need for justice and listen to the wisdom from the lily, the community elder, or the farm or the father figure? What is the message of the lily? And the message of the lily will point us to the future. And when we look at our future, what do we see? We see the coffin, the house, and the fox. So that the fox is all about contentment, achieving something for family. Is this your goal? Because when we look at the lily and we knight it, we come to the fox or the coffin, left or right. The coffin brings an end to something and is illuminated by the sun in its own knighthood. So, what will you have to let go of in the present to achieve that contentment in the future? And the future allows that the contentment and achievement um, should be of something or someone in your search. The coffin is focused on change and transformation and allowing you to rest, to gain contentment and achieve what you desire. The house symbolizes family and calm, surroundings that bring you comfort and joy. You are comfortable in your own home. This is the King of Hearts. It's focusing on family, seems to be the message here. Let go of old hurts and seeking justice. Bhagwan, God, whatever you wish to call who you pray to, will be the judge, not you. Seek the success that the sun wishes for you at present and become the fox in the future. Because this is what these cards are telling you. There are elders there who wants to guide you to a future that will bring you success. In your present, you have the sun, you have the new things that are happening for you, new beginnings. The stork doesn't only bring new babies, it brings new opportunities. And probably children can be the new opportunity. Maybe you need to focus on home and family, your children, your progeny, instead of what happened in the past, and you're seeking justice. Justice at present or in the future may not be for you. It may be you deserve justice, but you may not get it because it's showing that you have to let go of something. So, what are you going to let go of? Family or your search for justice? And let's get a little clarification on this. And here we have Mat, the goddess Mat, the Egyptian goddess Mat, giving and receiving. And it's the element of air. I give easily and freely, and I receive easily and freely. And it's all about ego. It's all about ego, in that you only want to give, you don't want to receive, because are you ashamed, or you feel shy in receiving? But if you only give without receiving, it makes you a kind of egoistic martyr rather than a humble person. Allow compliments to who you are, what you do, and why you do what you do. Mat, the Egyptian goddess, stood for truth and justice. And true that probably giving and receiving, you are going to get the justice that you are looking for. In fact, Mat means truth in Egyptian language. Her followers believe that after death, their hearts would be weighed against her white feather. That is the white feather of judgment. And if the heart weighed the same, they would be allowed to cross over into the kingdom of Osiris, which is paradise. And those who failed would be devoured by the crocodile-headed god Amut. So she also represented the primal laws of the universe that supported creation and prevented it from falling into chaos. And coincidentally, Mat's father is the supreme god Ra, who is the sun god, who created a golden age, the age when mortals and immortals live together on earth. So accept the compliments. You are not above them. You are not bigger than anybody, so that you can accept, give and receive. So you create that balance. And then what is the verse from the Bhagavad Gita? Wow, equal vision, Earth Trine, equal vision. And the Bhagavad Gita for equal vision comes from chapter 5, verse 8. And chapter 5 is all about the knowledge of uh, giving you perspective. It is divine knowledge, and chapter 5, verse 18 talks about, well, it's really renunciation, which is moksha in the Hindi and astrology language. So that chapter 5 deals with the yoga of renunciation. So renounce something, and what do you want to renounce? Is it your quest for justice? You will allow God to be the judge of whoever or whatever you are seeking justice from. But the verse, the equal vision verse in English, speaks to this. It says, "The truly learned with the eyes of divine knowledge see with equal division a Brahmin, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and a dog eater." And what it simply means is that when we perceive things through the perspective of knowledge, it is called prajna chakshu, which means with the eyes of knowledge. And the sign of divine knowledge is that it is accompanied by a sense of humility, while shallow bookish knowledge is accompanied with the pride of scholarship, ego. And the Vedas in the Hindu text, the Sanskrits, they do not support the view that Brahmins, who is the priestly class, are of a higher caste, while the Shudras, who are the workers and the labor class, are of a lower caste. Because if you don't know, there is a system of caste in India, which kind of follows you throughout life, which is not protected or within the Sanskrit text. So people use knowledge and bend it for themselves to gain their own perspective rather than the perspective of the divine. And the perspective of knowledge is that even though the Brahmins conduct worship ceremonies, the Kshatriyas or the warriors, they administer society, the Vaishyas or the merchants, they conduct business, and the Shudras or the workers engage in labor. Yet one is not bigger than the other or higher than the other. They are all eternal souls who are parts of God, and hence that makes us alike. That is the commonality in us, and not one is not bigger than the other. One doesn't have better communication with God rather than the other, and that is the victory that knowledge gives you. That's the balance that knowledge gives you. So it's equal vision. Don't look at it skewed and want to become a martyr because your ego wants you to become a martyr. Let go, let God do his work, and you do yours. So Earth Trine, the choice is yours. Make the choice of what to let go to achieve what you want to achieve, or lose it all. That is the message of the divine to you, Earth Trine, for the period November 12th to the 30th. Earth Trine, Bhagwan's blessings has allowed me once again to bring you these messages, to bring you these truths. You know, it's your choice, as I always see at Zidam Astrology. And I have done some tutorials that will be published within this month for you to understand why I do the tarot trine that I do, why I do transits that I do. So look out for those two tutorials on tarot and transit. I thank you for listening, and I hope something new and exciting enters your thoughts and enables your dreams. Be safe, happy, and healthy until we meet again. See you next time, and be sure to share, subscribe, and sign up. Thank you very much.